Hey guys, welcome to week 2. Chad here, and today we're going to talk about defining your value proposition. This video is a little bit longer, and the reason it's a little bit longer is because it's just a little bit more involved. So make sure you've carved out enough time to watch all the way through and get your workbook out in front of you. I'm going to work you through some of the stuff in the workbook so that you can make the most of this module. The reason that I think that this module is so important in our history of Ramp Up and providing this program is that agents will spend a lot of time on this. And I think that that's because this exercise helps you eliminate a lot of self-doubt. When you're starting a new career, relaunching your business, I know that that's scary. But remember, we are moving fearlessly. And I think one of the tools that you can use to move fearlessly is just to get in touch with who you are, what you're trying to do, the community that you want to serve, and the value that you offer that community. I think if you get those things lined up, I think all that fear is going to go away because you've got this. You can absolutely do this job. Now, who are you going to do this job for? How are you going to do it? That's what we're going to talk about today with this value proposition stuff. So look in your workbook, and I want you to find the page that talks about creating value by alignment. You have to search for alignment between who you are, how you're going to serve, and who you're going to serve. How you serve them, right? All of these things have to align. And when that alignment happens, magic happens. You get clients, right? So I've created these little graphs and charts, and we're creating value by alignment. I'm on this page. I want you to think about for a minute, what is the job that your client, your prospective client, that your community needs to get done? What is it that they're looking for? Then I want you to think about what is the gain for them? What are the positive aspects that they're looking to get? And you know, the cliche, or not cliche, but the most common one is the most amount of money in the least amount of time. You know, that's sort of the why use an agent? I'll get you the most money in the least amount of time, right? So think about the good things, and then think about the pain. What are the pain around that job getting done? Is it, you know, trying to sell your house on your own can be a real pain in the neck. You got to do all this marketing on your own. You've got to run the comps, which chances are you don't have good data to run those comps. What are the pains that your people are experiencing? And I want you to think specifically about the niche that you serve. So what is that niche that you serve and the specific pains that niche is going to experience? And we're going to talk a little bit more about the niche stuff as we move forward. So just keep that in your head as we progress throughout this course. You may want to watch this video a couple of times. And then I want you to think, the second part of this is the alignment part with what you offer. So what are the benefits that you bring to the table, specifically in your niche? What is it that you bring that's bigger, better, best than anybody else? What is it that you're bringing to the table? What is it that you offer? What is your service? And not just, I'll write the contract for you and submit it. Like, what are the things that you actually do? I bet if you really start thinking about, you know, for a lot of agents, it's when they came into the business, they say, well, I had a bad experience with a real estate agent. I thought, I can do that. And so now they're doing that. So what is it that you're going to do different? What is it that you're going to do better? What is the service that you're going to provide that's going to make all the difference in the world for the clients that you serve? And then what's the pain reliever? So how do you make it easier? What do you give them that makes them feel good about what they're getting from you? I just want you to sit and go through that process, and I gave you a couple of other worksheets to work through those questions. I would encourage you just to pause this video and think through that process, because when you understand who it is that you're trying to serve and how you can best serve them, all of a sudden your level of confidence in yourself, and really confidence is just your belief in your ability to figure things out. When you get that, hey, I've got this, I can do this, I can serve that community, you're going to do this with no fear. And that's what we're all about here. We're going to do this without any fear. So pause the video, take a few minutes to figure that out, and then we're going to talk about ideal client profile.